Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Deneen for anyone who is new, and here I talk about my experience with having VSG surgery. So this was the video I wanted to film to let you guys know how I got approved or how I qualified to get VSG surgery. But before I get into that story, I wanted to just give an update about what's going on with my journey. So I am 2 weeks shy of being a whole 4 months post-op, and I am 56 pounds down. And I'm still excited, and I still have this big smile on my face. That's 4 pounds away from a 60-pound weight loss in under 4 months, and I'm amazed. I am so happy with my progress. I am so happy with my decision to have had this surgery. Now I know what it feels like when people say the only regret I have is not doing it sooner. And I totally identify with that because that's how I feel. I wish I had did it sooner. But I'm happy that I did it. Food-wise, still seafood is bae for me. Still vegetables and proteins. I did eat a bunless cheeseburger. Remember I told you guys like meat is a no. I did eat a bunless cheeseburger. I was in the mood. I have to have a craving for it, and I had a craving and I gave into it, and it was 2 meals for me, and I could tolerate it, and it was good. It was more so like a cheeseburger salad, but I enjoyed it. So yeah, I was proud of myself for stepping out of the box and actually eating a burger. So yeah, that's something that's new and different with me. My next video, I'm going to do a video talking about like the things that I eat where I supplement for my protein, because that is a big thing, is to get in protein and to get in your fluid intake, your water or whatever. So I'm going to do a video where it's like certain things that I might have saw other VSGers eat and then I tried it and it worked for me, or certain things that just I try on my own and it works. That will be in my next video. So, because I want to share with you guys the little things that I found that I like. But yeah, this journey is awesome so far. I'm just really happy with the progress of things with my tool. Exercise wise, I do my little exercises still. I do the elliptical. I'll walk on the treadmill. I'll do my exercise DVDs. If you do not have a Jillian Michaels DVD, they sold them at like Dollar Tree. Get one because it's bomb. Okay. It's bomb. And I have one that's only 20 minutes and it gets the job done, because sometimes that's all I have to give to exercise is 20 minutes and it gets the job done. So yeah, that's my little update with my journey. If anyone is thinking about getting VSG, do your research, but it's a wonderful tool to help you to lose weight and to get your life right and to get it back on track. I wouldn't tell you anything other. If you told me I was looking into surgery, I would say, "Ooh, girl, do it," or "Ooh, sir, do it." Because it's a great tool and I'm so happy for it. So let's get into the story of how I got approved for surgery. So if you watched my very first video here on YouTube, I talked about why I got VSG, and it was because I was tired of being overweight. I was tired of being fat. I was tired of losing weight, gaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight. And about 10 years ago, actually March of 2010 was the first time that I ever took the initiative to lose a significant amount of weight. And I did that with the help of diet pills. I remember walking into the diet doctor's office and I got on the scale and I weighed 262 pounds. And I was not happy. I was not happy about that at all. And I told myself I would never get this weight again. I would never be this weight again. And I meant it. That was a big number for me and I did not like it. So that was the first time that I lost weight, lost a significant amount of weight. And it took me about 2 years, maybe 2 years to get to my lowest weight. Because within that time period, I would take diet pills and I would lose weight. And then I put myself on like a super strict, like basically no carb diet. Cause I literally was living off of like solid water, protein shakes, and protein bars. That would be my meal every single day. And within a 2-year period, I had gotten down to like 181 was my lowest weight. And that was with my clothes on. So I probably was 178 or 179 in real life. And I still wasn't happy. When I look back at pictures, one of my friends told me I was ugly, skinny. She's like, you're not pretty skinny. But I still wasn't happy. I still saw a fat girl. But that was the lowest number that I had been, the lowest weight I had been. So throughout the years, just going through depression and having anxiety and trauma and stuff just happening in life, just having life, I gained weight. My weight literally was like this. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So my doctor in 2018 was like, Deneen, like, what is going on? Like, why are you getting further and further away from this 180, you know? Because my weight had crept back up into the 200s. And so in 2018, she asked me, had I ever heard of VSG? And I told her, yeah. The first time I heard of VSG was actually back in 2014. And it was from, I don't know if her name is still Chrissy Dow here on YouTube, but she was a plus size blogger. And she had it and her sister had it and they were super successful. And I looked at it then, but it was like, that's surgery. I'm not doing that. And so surgery was out of the question for me. So by the time in 2018, my doctor asked me about it, I had heard about it. I had looked at other people get it and they were successful and that kind of thing. But I still was super duper scared because I only had one surgery, which was when my daughter was born, and I had a traumatic experience afterwards. So surgery was off the table for me. But she just wanted something for me to have a stable weight. She said my weight going up and down like this was bad for my heart. Diabetes does run on both sides of my family now. And she just was like, you're too young to be overweight like this. And I just want your weight to be healthy and at a stable weight. So she told me that she thought that I was a great candidate for VSG, and she wanted me to look into it. So I did, and I still told her no. I still was like, no, it's surgery. No, let's try something else. Let me attempt to do this on my own. So I did go back and try to get diet pills, but I just did not like the way that they made me feel. I didn't like it. This last time around, it was like my heart was racing. It bothered me to take pills, and I didn't want to take them. And then I don't think that I tried my hardest on my own to lose it. Because remember, this has been a 10-year period where I'm losing weight, gaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight, because my biggest thing is consistency. So it's like I would start something and be successful. I might have lost 10 pounds, but now I'm happy. I think I'm cute. So we go back to regular life, and then I gain my 10 pounds back plus maybe 3 to 5 more. Okay. So that was my struggle with weight. So the actual part of me making the decision to have VSG was in November of 2019. I saw my weight creep back up into the 230s. And remember, I told you 262 was the number. And I'm like, I'm never going back there again. And here I am, 30-something pounds away from it. So I was tired. And so it was like, all right, let me look into this VSG thing. So I asked my friend which doctor she went to, and she told me to do my research, and I did. So I called the doctor's office, and prior to you having a consultation with the physician or the surgeon, you have to do an intake. So here is where I qualified for it, right? So talking to the coordinator, she's asking me all these questions. So in order to be a candidate for VSG surgery where your insurance pays for it, right? You have to have a BMI that is 40 or over. You have to have attempted to lose weight on your own in a number of times and you were unsuccessful. And you have to have, I believe if you had a BMI of 35, but you had complications along with your obesity, meaning you had sleep apnea, diabetes, high blood pressure, or it's another one. I know it's another one that she asked me that I have, but I didn't have any of those complications. So when she was asking me the questions, she's like, well, you may have to do this on your own. So she asked me what my height and my weight was. And I told her I'm 5'5" and some change, but my some change is closer to 5'6". So I identify with 5'6". So she asked me my weight and my height, and she was like, I don't think you qualify. Like, you literally may have to do this on your own. So I'm like, oh no, I can't do this on my own. I need this tool. I need this help. After I done made up in my mind, like, I'm gonna go ahead and just, I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm gonna get into it, I want to see what it is. So I told her, hold on, because my clothes are getting tight. So let me hop on the scale. And I'm like, oh my God, I weigh 250 pounds. I was lying. I lied. Okay. That's how, I lied. And so when I told her that, she was like, well, you're 5'5", because that's what you are. You're 5'5", and 250 pounds. You just hit the mark for your BMI being 40. So she told me, you cannot lose weight, you cannot gain weight, or else you do not qualify. Me lying, I paid the price. I had consequences to that lie. Saying that I was 250 pounds when I wasn't at the time, I paid a price because now I have to gain weight, right? Who wants to gain weight when the goal is to lose weight, right? When I say this was the worst month, because she scheduled my appointment a month out to see the surgeon, I had to gain weight. I had to gain up to 250 pounds in a month. It was the worst month of my life because gaining weight was like the one thing I said I didn't want to do. Like, that's just the one thing I never wanted to do, was to gain weight again. I ate trash for a month. It was horrible. And because I gained weight, and it wasn't like before, I was solid. I think of plus size models where they're solid. They have muscle. Think of Ashley Graham. Okay. She's solid. I was fat, like, because I had to eat fat. I was eating, I think we ate pizza at my house like 3 times a week during this month. And shout out to Disney and their dining plan, because that's how I gained the majority of my weight. Because my doctor's appointment, we had went to Disney, and my doctor's appointment, we got back from Disney like Sunday midnight. So Saturday night into Sunday midnight, and my doctor's appointment was on Monday. So by that December appointment, I hit 250. I weighed 252 pounds when I got on that scale with clothes on. When I got on that scale, I made it to 250. But I was so disgusted having to gain that weight in such a short amount of time. I don't know if you guys ever watched, it was a documentary that someone did on Netflix called Super Size Me, where the guy ate nothing but fast food, and he messed up his Like, his blood tests were like horrible. So could you just imagine? Like, I felt that weight hit my body. It was just horrible. It was a horrible time. And in addition to me eating trash, I was drinking like a fish, going through depression. If you know anything about it, drinking, it was just bad. So anyway, I finally met the surgeon, and he told me I qualified for the sleeve. I didn't know that my insurance was only 3 months. I thought the process was like 6 months to a year from watching other people's videos. They were like, oh, it was December, the end of December. They were like, oh yeah, we're going to schedule you for March. I didn't even get my mind right yet to really, really, really commit to this. But I was tired of being fat, so it was like, but okay. And so I was scheduled for March. And so the crazy thing is, I was scheduled for March, and we all know that March 13th, the world shut down because of COVID. And my surgery was scheduled for March 27th of 2020. And I was hype. I, had got all my fat meals out the way. I was like, okay, I gained this weight and I can't fit my clothes, but it doesn't matter because by the summertime, I'm gonna be cute and snatched. Because I wasn't caring about COVID, because nobody said, oh, hey, your surgery is canceled, right? So I'm still living the life. And 3 days before I was supposed to start my pre-op diet, they called and canceled my surgery. I legit think that day I went to the liquor store and was drinking. And depression hit bad when COVID happened, because it was just like, wait, what happened? Like, wait, first of all, I didn't even watch the news, so I didn't even know what COVID was about, but it was depressing. So let me just say this to say, I gained weight on top of the weight that I gained. I gained another 12 pounds. So lying, I pay my consequence for lying. That's what I get. I did my time. I paid the consequence. I topped in at 264 pounds in July. Talk about depressed. Talk about upset. Talk about I really couldn't fit my clothes. It took a toll. But thanks to Dr. Ramachandra, today I weigh 208 pounds. Don't tell nobody that, okay? I'm excited for that. I'm happy to say that, because I am 10 pounds from saying, oh, I weigh 198. And I'm going to wear that with a crown once I get to say I'm 100 and something pounds again. So if you're doing the math, my doctor wants me to weigh 140 pounds at the end of July. So that would be 120 pounds. I told him I would give him 115. I told him I would give him 145 pounds. I don't know about 140. He's just concerned about BMI measurements. My goal weight is to be 160. But he says that, regain does happen after having VSG. So he wants me to get down to 140. And your girl is going to do that. But that is my story. That is how I qualified to get VSG. I did not have anything else other than just being now morbidly obese. I feel so much healthier and so much happier with my decision to get this. I'm so happy and grateful for VSG, this tool, because it is amazing. Okay. And I can't wait to get to my goal, that being 140 first, and then plump back up to 160. But prepare to see this more. Please, please, please. Thank you so much. Well, I was going to say, please, please, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you so much for all the love support, encouragement, kind words, uplifting words that you give me on Instagram. If you are not following me, it is at Journey with Deneen. I appreciate you all. We are a community. I don't care if you didn't have VSG, just weight loss in general. We are a community of people that stick together because we need each other. But thank you so much for watching my videos. My next video, I'm gonna try to put out in the next 2 weeks. So subscribe, and I'll see you then. Until next time, thank you for watching. Bye.